streets, or the stress.
Games.
It is a good year for games, bro. We got a couple games left. I'm trying to think.
Only one that matters is Spider-Man.
That's the only one.
That's the only one.
Pretty much, yeah.
Like people been hyping up. People been saying that the new Cyberpunk DLC is really good, and okay, cool. We gon' you know what I'm saying. But hey, move,
bruh.
Hey, move.
Spider-Man season.
You ain't lying. You not lying, bro.
We're going back to New York. We're not going back to Cali. We're going back to New York.
Right.
Not lying, bro. You are not lying. Cause okay, you said Cyberpunk 2077. Bruh, that is a good game, fool. And for them to do the 2.0, I downloaded the update and everything, bruh. So and this is with my backlog that I got that's crazy, but I'm like, I can step my toe out here and just I kind of want to peep and see how the changes feel, what it's like, because a lot of the changes is on the base game. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to see how they kind of revamp certain systems, how they did this, how they did that.
And they paid homage to the anime characters of Edge Runners.
Oh yeah.
Really?
They did that before this 2.0 update. They
really?
They added you could wear like his clothes. They put some of the weapons in there. They put some of the upgrades in there. But they are going deeper. It's
one of those.
I wanted to play it before it came out, but I just never. Just like Spider-Man, I just never got it.
Yeah, it's good that you didn't get it when it first came out because it was buggy, but they fixed everything. So according to most of the gaming industry and fans, they really did their thing with it.
Yes, it is worth it. If you want a good open world city, kind of like. I don't want to say like GTA, but it's an open world. You got your own character. You living in this open world. It's a dark world. It's very cyberpunk. I mean, it's in the name.
It's in the name.
Like this game is an experience. Like it's a once in a generation experience. I ain't gonna lie. Especially since you got the PlayStation 5, that joint is gonna run buttery smooth. It's gonna be beautiful. The graphics are gonna be amazing. Like. It's worth it checking out. Yeah, check it out for sure. So, welcome y'all to the Silent Heroes Anime and Gaming Podcast. This is episode, y'all help me, 8, I think?
8.
Okay. So, because I said Sem last time, so I guess 8 comes after Sem. I remember saying Sem.
Yeah. We boomers in this thing, baby. Boomers in this thing, baby.
Oh man, y'all go check out Cyberpunk and Spider-Man. Those are the games that are coming for the rest of the year. I think that are worth kind of checking out. But we're here to talk about a lot of stuff. Before we get to that stuff, because this is gonna be a packed conversation, yo. We about to have some heated conversations in this one. I am Scrappy BHZ. You see the titles. The titles are here now. I've been promising titles.
Where they at?
Right, and I'm joined by my co-hosts.
Abby.
I'm Dante, trying to figure out where my name is at.
Yep, you was it. That was it. Your right hand. Yep, that's it.
It's right in there.
That's your name. Yep, that's it.
Right.
So
we here though.
We in this thing, episode 8, live and in effect. We got a packed show, another packed show. As always, the usual. Today we're gonna get a little bit heavy in the tech world a little bit, but starting us out, kicking us off, we're gonna talk about Hideki Kamiya. Y'all forgive me, you know what I'm saying? Hideki Kamiya leaving PlatinumGames. We're also going to talk about Sony Systems Hack, the ransomware group that just hit Sony upside their head, you know what I'm saying, with the Yamin. And then we're gonna round out the conversation talking about a little bit on this Microsoft leak. Apparently it's the biggest leak in Microsoft in video game history, exactly. So a very, very, very packed show. Before we jump into all this stuff, before we jump into those juicy conversations, what y'all watching? What y'all playing? Let the people know.
I have caught up with Mushoku Tensei, and I even read up until like I even read up to the manga where like I caught up to the manga now. So like I couldn't wait. I went on ahead and just read ahead. It doesn't get wild. Like it's kind of still in like the same slice of life kind of thing that they had going this season. So but yeah, still good. I've also been watching Golden Kamuy again. I got the itch to like go into like some adventure stuff again. But yeah.
Have you watched Vinland Saga?
I didn't. No. I finished it. I finished Vinland Saga season 2. Yeah.
Does Golden Kamuy kind of put you in the mindset of Vinland Saga, like as it relates to like adventure ish? Because I know
it's not as heavy, but okay. it's some similarities there.
What anime would you compare it to the most then? If it wouldn't be, because I know that it's a very popular one, but I know it also doesn't have superpowers, so I kind of
yeah. But like the premise is what got me. It's just you're just looking for gold, and the map to the goal being on the backs of prisoners. So yeah, but but if I don't, that's a good question. I don't know what can I compare it to, because it's not as heavy. Like it gets, I've been reading and it gets heavier like later on, but like as of right now, it's not as heavy. It especially subject wise, like compared to Vinland Saga, like it is not that heavy. Okay. But yeah, because with Vikings and Vikings pillaging and all that stuff is heavy and it's dark. But Golden Kamuy is not that. But I've also been playing Blaze Blue Entropy Effect. That joint, I'm starting to get the hang of it. At first, I would play it. I wouldn't get past like the bosses. But then I started getting used to the gameplay. I started getting used to the level ups and all that stuff that I was getting. And boy, I started putting in work. Boy, I started putting in work. But also, me and Scrap, and shout out to Vaz too. We've been playing Back for Blood.
Yeah.
That game is really stressful.
That is the game that's actually playing right now in the background on this clip. So yeah.
I fell in love with it. My loadout, just give me the iron claws and a heavy machine gun. Well, they call them light machine guns, and I'm going to town.
Bro, them claws, bro. When I saw them claws, that was something new. They added that since the last time I played. Yeah, that wasn't there at launch. That was not there at launch. They added that recently, or at some point between then and now. So, yeah, that John is a good time for sure.
Good time. It is a great time.
Ivy, what you watching? What you playing? Let the people know.
So, what I've been watching, I'm still watching One Piece.
Straw Hat Gang.
Hey.
I'm still watching Black Clover, but One Piece is taking over Black Clover.
As it should.
Yes.
As it should. Yes.
Like I'm fiending for One Piece more so than Black Clover. So
I love it.
You're making my heart warm. You gonna make me watch that some more tonight? Like, oh my god! I'm sorry. Continue.
What I'm playing? Well, what I just finished literally last night was It Takes Two.
Oh, y'all finished
it?
We finished it.
I haven't even finished
We've been
it.
going hard. We've been going hard for the past 4 or 5 days. We've been playing it, and it was a fantastic ride. It was wonderful. I literally want to start it again. I want to start all the way over.
Y'all ran through that.
Game. We ran through it. We flew through it, really.
That game is.
But we enjoyed every second of it. It was great.
Scrap. It's amazing, bro.
That sounds like a good time.
It's fabulous.
I'm downloading it tonight.
Yeah, just do that. Just do that. Do yourself a favor. Go ahead and do that.
It's a great game.
It's great. 5 days, y'all, boy. Look,
we ran full speed.
He like, man, I wish I could do that
again. Man, oh my god! Because I know they put some curves and some puzzles. And
they had some kind of somewhat difficult ones, but
you have to work together.
Wow. Okay. Well. Okay, so now I guess are you gonna pick back up Spider-Man or what's next on the list?
I'm going back. Yep, I'm going back to Spider-Man, but It Takes Two took me.
I heard. Oh, I see what you did there. I see it.
I like it.
Oh my god. The pun intended. All right. As far as what I've been watching, what I've been playing, speaking of wanting to get through games quick, I thought I would have gotten through Sea of Stars by now. And that's what I've been
you
playing.
You still ain't done?
No. Like, I thought.
The game ain't done with him.
I thought, okay, I'm getting all the signs. Like I said, my spider senses is tingling. My gamer sense is telling me, like, I'm in the castle. I'm about to fight the big bad. It's about to be the end. Like, and then, nope, now you got to go off on this farewell journey to say goodbye to your homie. You got to do his final wishes. You got to go and, like, prepare for the final fight. You got to go and gather all this stuff. Like, it's like a whole nother quest line. It's like, wait, I thought that I was about to be done, but I guess not. So,
dang.
Yeah. It's like that. And at first I kind of felt the ways like I kind of wanted this to be done, but the way that the storytelling is just like y'all not just extending this out. Like, you are a real deal giving all this stuff a purpose and a reasoning, and it's heartfelt. Like, you really feel bad for the homeboy that's leaving the party. Like, they build it up very well. Oh my god. I'm not gonna spoil it.
Hey, bro.
But man, it's so good. It's so good. Out of all the games that I could be playing, Sea of Stars has kept me for the last couple of weeks. Like, that's been my main game. Secondary, I did check out Payday 3, which the first day was kind of rough because of server issues. I couldn't get a match. The second day I was able to get a couple of matches, and it was fun. I think that's one of them games that is more fun when you got a 4-player group and y'all can, like, strategize how to do this, then the third so if you're not familiar, Payday is a heist video game. So if you're familiar with GTA 5, it's basically taking the heist portion out of that game and just kind of blowing that up and making it its own standalone game type of thing. Yeah, so it's like 4 people coming together planning a heist. But in this game, the heist is kind of linear. Like, you only have a couple of options to complete it, at least from what I understand. But that's been on the, just to check it out. It's on Game Pass. Another Game Pass game is that we also played. It's the game playing right now, Back for Blood. Like Dante said,
It Takes Two is on Game Pass too.
All Game Pass games, baby. Check out my boy over at Xbox. Game Pass is where it's at.
Why I say that, man? God dog it.
I mean, with the Sony shirt on. Like, come on.
I know. I know.
Convenience always wins.
Yep.
Convenience will always win. I'm sorry.
Yep. So Game Pass is a great deal. All these games we just mentioned are on Game Pass, including Back for Blood, Payday 3, Sea of Stars, and It Takes Two. So, all right. That's our week roundup. Let's see. We got the first topic on deck. Brother Dante. Take us in, bruh.
Listen, man. Listen. Now, I was having kind of a Capcom week, news-wise, because my topic at first was gonna be Onimusha, the Onimusha anime that's coming to Netflix. It was gonna be that because I was kind of heated on that, but I calmed down because I know what they're doing. So if that leads to us getting another Onimusha game, then so be it. Cool. Am I gonna be there to watch it? Yes, even though I am pissed, but it's cool.
Of course, we're gonna be there.
Duh. But we're not here to talk about that right now. Also, in like Capcom news, Hideki Kamiya. If you don't know who Hideki Kamiya is, let me take you on an audio adventure real quick.
Come on, give him the rap sheet, bro.
Come on, bro. I gotta lay down what my man's did, yo. So he was a prominent figure over at Capcom during like the golden age of Capcom. Like he directed Resident Evil 2, Devil May Cry 1, which is near and dear right here. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful Joe, which takes up the other half. You know what I'm saying? Okami, which is hailed as one of the best GameCube games ever. Bayonetta, of course, and Wonderful 101. And when he left Capcom when he left Capcom 2006, that's when he started. That's when he linked up with Shinji Mikami, and that's another heavy Capcom figure. Both of them started PlatinumGames. Both of them started PlatinumGames, which is known for Bayonetta, Vanquish, Nier Automata. That's another one that
Oh, I forgot they did Nier.
Yeah. And of course Wonderful 101 for the Wii U at the time. So this man has a pretty good rap sheet. Like he has done a lot. He has done a lot.
He's got legendary status. He's a living legend at this point.
Man.
At this point.
Man. And like for some reason he has like a lot of games media blocked on Twitter because he lets it be known that he's him. He's one of them on Twitter.
As he should.
As he should.
Y'all are here because of me.
Because of me, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They feel later on, but you know what I'm saying. So, unfortunately today, we have to report that he is leaving PlatinumGames. This is a company that he helped start, and it's really kind of bittersweet because to me, PlatinumGames was keeping the character action game alive. The character action games like a Bayonetta, like Beautiful Joe, like Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry. Wow, but they kept that genre alive because most of what we get nowadays is shooters and open world games.
Yep.
Not even like, and that's one of the reasons why
live service and all that type
live service, and I think that's one of the main reasons why Scrap is so into Sea of Stars right now, because like there's not much out there like it, and for them to do it at that level,
it's such a breath of fresh air. It's just like it reminds me of simple times. So I get exactly what you're saying.
Yeah. So they were keeping that character action genre alive to me. And it's kind of it's bittersweet to see him leave. And according to him, it wasn't an easy decision to make. Now what I'm here to talk about is of course that, but also I want to speculate a little bit.
All right.
PlatinumGames hasn't been in the news surrounding PlatinumGames hasn't been the best.
Facts.
Starting when I will start when they had to cancel their game that they were doing for Xbox called what's that junk called, Scrap?
Let me get it. It is Scalebound. Scalebound, like if y'all don't know, Scalebound was a very highly anticipated game, like,
and a very ambitious game too.
And very ambitious. I remember seeing that game for the first time and my mind being blown because the graphics, the fighting system reminded me of a Devil May Cry type of situation, and then you got to control an entire dragon and ride that joint. Like,
yes,
I'm like,
and also
Devil May Cry 2.0.
Other players was gonna be with you with
controlling
their dragon,
bruh.
So it was the scale, like pun intended, that was gonna be massive. And this was gonna be for the Xbox One, if I'm not mistaken. It's gonna be for the Xbox One. So
and it got scrapped. That's still to this day. To this day, if you go to certain Xbox podcasts, Xbox shows, when people just kind of hanging out in the comments, in the chats, or like blogs, they always bring up Scalebound. Scalebound is that one that everybody was looking forward to because it was going to be an Xbox exclusive. So that was going to be one of them big ones. But yeah, and that's just one of the things that they dropped on.
Then one of the games that I've been looking forward to since 2016, which is Grand Blue Fantasy. They were making that along with SHAG Games. I don't know if you know that, Scrap.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they were making that along with SHAG Games, and in 2018 they dropped out.
Whoa.
So yeah, and SHAG Games 2018.
That's 2018. Crazy.
Yeah, 2018 they dropped out. They dropped out of that because of creative differences. And so SHAG Games took on most of the work. Actually, SHAG Games they didn't collaborate with another developer.
They just took the project on their
own. Mm-hmm. And so with that around the corner, I thought I'd mention that too. And then the which one came first? And then after that, the Bayonetta drama. The Bayonetta drama that they had to go through with the
actress.
Yeah,
they came out and said that they were paying her $4,000 for the whole thing, and come to find out that she was lying.
Yeah, she was lying and all this shit.
Come on.
That whole back and forth thing, that was terrible.
Especially in the backdrop of what's finna happen now with the SAG Out strikes going into the gaming division. And yeah, for her to be lying, and there's people out there real deal being underpaid to that level, and you out here fronting. Yeah, so that's just bad press. That's bad.
That's just bad press. That's just awful press. And then Bayonetta not doing that well anyway.
Really, it didn't.
It didn't.
Whoa!
It didn't do well. Bayonetta didn't do well. Like
really?
critically or
commercially.
No, yeah, commercially. Like yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
See, I'm one of them people. I'm one of them people that I feel like I have to play. If I want to get into something, I'm gonna have to go back and play Bayonetta 1, Bayonetta 2, and then pick up 3. So since I kind of set that one out, but I know that's one of them. That's one of them ones that people been waiting on for a long time.
We were waiting for anything with Bayonetta 3 when they announced that teaser trailer. And it was just Bayonetta, and she landed, and like her heels collapsed, and she fell down, and the her wish circle started cracking, and then we just saw 3. I was like, "Oh what?"
Whoa!
And so when we finally got the full trailer of the game in the year that was 2021, if I'm not mistaken. They went dark after that, and then we got it earlier this year, and it wasn't received well. It wasn't received well, and also the last thing was Babylon's Fall.
Speak on
Babylon's Fall. I was super interested in Babylon's Fall because, like I said, they're keeping that character action genre alive. So I'm seeing like just like the gameplay of it. You can have a party, and it's multiplayer, and it's like oh wow, this is scratching all the itches. Like this is it. Turns out they added live service to it, and that didn't bode well for them. And the rumors was that they were forced to do that, but it also came out officially that they wanted that. They want their own live service title. And
when you say forced, though, were you talking about the developers were forced?
Yeah. The rumor was that the developers were forced to put in a live service model, but
the developers actually wanted it to be live service.
Yes, they actually wanted to be live service.
Wow.
And they are still holding to that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they still sticking to that, even with the game being taken off, being delisted and taken off service.
Yeah.
So
crazy.
So with that timeline of events and the kind of creator that Kamiya is, I'm speculating that he kind of saw the writing on the wall. Maybe he kind of saw where the company was going, and maybe he had to jump ship. He had to jump ship because, granted, he's a creator and he helped create the company. But as a creator, you will want to still create. You still want to watch your baby grow.
Yeah,
but
if you want to make new babies.
Yeah, but if the past few things that I talked about, those were heavy things with going on with the company. Right. Now they did release, but they also did release Astral Chain, which was amazing for the Switch. They did pretty well for the Switch, so
that's dope.
Yeah, that's cool.
What about that Bayonetta Origins? Was that received well? Because I remember seeing the trailer and being kind of interested in that joint. Okay. So it ain't out yet. Okay. And he worked on Astral Chain as the supervisor. He worked on Bayonetta 3 as the supervising director. He worked on Bayonetta Origins as the supervising director, and he wrote the original story and chief scenario writer. So I'm interested to see what this Bayonetta Origins gonna turn out to be for real.
And the Bayonetta Origins is not anything like the Bayonetta games. It's like a top down
adventure jump.
Yeah. So with all that being said, it's sad to see him go, but honestly, I'm here to speculate again. Is he gonna go back to Capcom? Is he gonna go back over there? I mean, we looking like Devil May Cry 5 was amazing. You know what I'm saying? He want to go back over there and do 6.
It is there. Resident Evil been popping.
Resident Evil been popping, bro. I mean, what we doing? What we doing? And then he was the director. He was a director of 2, which is one of the remakes of Resident Evil. That's up there.
That's up there, yeah.
You could say that it actually kicked this whole remake their remake streak off.
Yes, because the first one was like a nice, okay, this was cool, this feels good. The second one though, people was wanting that to be game of the year type. That was up there.
Up there.
It wasn't until the third one was kind of meh. The fourth one is kind of up there too, from what people they wanted to nominate that as game of the year. So he got some IPs that he helped create that he could just jump right back in on and be like,
yeah, he can jump right back in there. But like I said, a creator is gonna want to create. They're gonna want to create regardless. So I'm excited to see where he goes, I'm definitely gonna be following this. I'm definitely gonna be following his career a lot closer now to see where he lands. And yeah, man, I hope he lands on his feet. Which he's definitely gonna land on his feet because he's a hot commodity. Like anybody, like bro, these studios should snatch that man up quick.
And then,
snatch him up quick.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Capcom owns Beautiful Joe too, right? Well, who owns Beautiful Joe?
Now Beautiful Joe was made by Clover Studios. It was made by Clover Studios, which was a subsidiary of Capcom.
Got it. So it's a Capcom. Okay.
So it may be Capcom.
Okay. That's there, bro. Bring him in, give him his own studio, and just let him create.
Let him work.
He wouldn't have to worry about running a company. He wouldn't have to worry about all the other extra stuff. He could just create. He could just come in and I don't know, bro. I don't think that's far fetched. I don't think that's far fetched at all.
I'm going back to Capcom because, like I said, they are on fire right now. They are on fire with those Resident Evil remakes. They threw Devil May Cry in there. Monster Hunter is on another level now, and now that and of course Resident Evil. Nigga, I say Resident Evil. So yeah, man, they cooking right now, and I can't wait to see what they do. I can't wait to see what he does.
Yeah. Ivy, have you played any of them games that he created? Like the Beautiful Joes, the Resident Evils, the Devil May Cries?
That's some good games.
The only Resident Evil games I've played is 5 and 6.
5 and 6.
5 and 6.
That's it.
That was 5 was with Chris Redfield. 6 was with all of them.
All of them, yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah, everybody, yeah.
Okay. Did you get into the like the Devil May Cries or the Bayonettas? Did you play any of those?
I think I tried one of the Devil May Cries. I never finished it though.
Was it 4?
It might have been.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite game series.
I thought you were gonna say 4 was your favorite. Which one would you say is your favorite out of them? Yeah, Dante.
Yeah, you.
3.
3. Ooh, over 1, but nah, 3 is amazing, bro.
Yes,
3 is amazing. I'm with you.
3 is so amazing that they kept the exact same fighting system, like changing the styles, changing the weapons. That is the exact same style, just more polished from 3, bro. They still, which I kind of think they should kind of like revamp it now a little bit because it's kind of getting old, but still, yeah.
I feel that. I probably, for me, it is between 3 and 1 because 1 was such a good starter. It was like the storytelling was amazing. The fact that it all took place at that one castle give you that Resident Evil vibe. Like, we could gush, bro. We could gush about this for days, bro. We got days of time that we put into these games that this dude created. So I'm interested to see where this goes.
I would love to see where he goes. I would love for him to go back to Capcom, but if he branches off and does his own studio where it's just him, I mean, that'll be great too. Kojima did it, you know what I'm saying, and I would say that he got the same cachet.
He does.
So you know, that's a valuable man right there, man.
Where people would be lucky to just make one of these games.
Like, bro,
like for real, bro. They'll be lucky to make just one of these, and he made all of these. Like, come on, yo. All right, but yeah, we could gush over this forever.
Yeah, dog. Yeah.
Ivy. Then we're gonna dive into these hacks. Take us away.
I don't wanna. Okay. Okay, so apparently a group called ransomed.bc hacked into Sony's Java files, a a documentary that leaked housing 6,000 files.
6,000 of them. 6 racks.
Something dealing with an internal login page.
Yes,
they got a hold of.
Which that is interesting. That's interesting. Cause I'm gonna let you tee it up. I'm my bad. I'm gonna let you tee it up.
Ransom also was like, we won't ransom them. We will sell the data due to Sony not wanting to pay. Data is for sale. We are selling it. So, like, Ransom is not playing with these folks.
Not playing.
They're not playing.
They're not playing. The 6,000 files, they also did, including unknown files called build log files.
Right.
And then they did HTML data as well.
Right.
Which but many of them came from Japan. So
most of it's in Japanese, yeah.
Yeah, Japanese, yeah.
So to give them a little bit color about build files and HTML files, HTML is like front end web development. So like if you're looking at a website, a lot of it, the structure of it, the outline of it is written in HTML. So that's interesting that they would get that. That's not as proprietary, but that was interesting. And then the build files or the build logs, normally that's logs of how the build is either rolled out or logs about how the build works. So that's a little bit more threatening. But I just wanted to paint that color about those two things specifically.
So they plan on leaking the data. They got a leak date, which is Thursday.
The 28th.
The 28th, September the 28th. So
they got Sony by the balls.
By the cojones.
By the cojones. Hey, all right. So Ivy, was that it?
That's it. I ain't even finna. My feelings hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Talk to me, Scrap. What you,
bruh? Look, man. So let me play. Which side you want to play? You want to play? I'll play devil's advocate. You play hardball. You play good cop. I'll play good cop. You play bad cop. How about that? I'll give the. You want to go? Or you want me to go?
y'all really gotta do it like that.
This, unfortunately, this is I won't say normal, but this is a current. This is not a current thing. I'm gonna say the wrong word, but this is Sony's first rodeo.
That's putting it lightly. Okay.
In 2011.
Wow. I remember that.
PlayStation Network.
I remember that.
77 million users affected.
Say that 70 million.
77 million.
77 million. Okay.
That's almost everybody. That's almost the whole planet.
I'm not done. 2014, hacked again. Sony Pictures Entertainment breached unreleased film stolen. I remember this.
I don't remember
this. I remember when those films hit the net, and it was films that was like clearly they were done filming, but like the special effects wasn't done.
Oh wow!
Like the Wolverine movie? Like, is that what you mean?
I mean, but that was Fox. But like, yeah.
Oh, I didn't
know about that one. I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
I didn't know Sony was responsible for it though.
No. But
Sony got hacked.
Sony got hacked at the time. Sony Pictures got hacked. But that was one of the films that was along with that. So like Fox got hit around that time too. So because I remember that. Damn. 2017.
Jeez.
Sony PlayStation social media accounts compromised.
Bruh, I ain't gonna lie. I only knew about the 2011 joint, so I'm thinking like, what?
Yes, and that takes us to this year. Alleged full system breach, ransomware involvement. So, this is not their first rodeo.
They can handle it. They got it.
Good. It's
They
not
got
looking good. It's not looking good,
So
especially
they got it.
especially in Venom season. Spider-Man is right around the corner.
Oh,
This is not good. This is not good. And it's coming from somebody that's, hey, I'm aiming to get a PS5. But if this keeps going on, I don't know.
Get one. Get one anyway. Get one anyway.
Bro, you know you gonna get that job. Like, stop playing, bro. This man. Oh no, you gonna get that job.
What? Who am I kidding? But what I'm saying is, as a consumer, I have the right to be kind of skeptical.
Yes, sir.
Because this is man. I remember I was there in 2011, bro.
We boomers. We were here.
We was all there.
I was there. That wasn't nice. Waking up, couldn't even get online,
bruh. I ain't gonna lie. As an Xbox fan, I was a troll at that time. G, all of the PlayStation fans, I was just talking cash money. Cause it was like, yeah, y'all was laughing at us for paying for Xbox Live all this time and paying for this and that. And look, all our stuff secure. Why you can't log in right now? Like, I was just talking cash money at that time, bro. I remember that.
Evil.
Yeah, I loved it. That was some great days, bro. It was some great days.
That wasn't a good time. That wasn't a good time. I had to, like, actually, that was the year that I made my Xbox account that I still got to this day.
You just traded just like that.
I couldn't play any games. I couldn't play no games.
You could play games. You just couldn't get on. You just couldn't get on.
And with some of the games, you had to log into your PSN. I couldn't log in.
It sounds like a brick to me. It sounds like something you put in the trash. If you ask me, but I'm over here. I'm gonna be quiet because I'm supposed to be playing the good.
Sell yours.
My bad.
Sell yours.
Let me be quiet.
You're supposed to be playing
sell yours.
All right. Well, they got a history of this. Let me say, so bringing up their history compared to their previous history. Again, I'm finna play good cop with my arm behind my back. Not that I want to play good cop, but good cop is they've had a much worse breaches. Like, for them to have only lost 6,000 files, I don't think that this is the end of the world. I think this continues a pattern that is bad, which is they get hacked. But compared to the previous hacks, you can still log in, you can still play a game, you can still get what you need to do. And I did want to kind of emphasize the HTML and the build files piece, because those are specifically the HTML. If I looked at your website online, I could grab your HTML. Me right now sitting in this chair with no malicious code, no malicious. I'm not a hacker. I'm not smart like that, but I can press a couple of buttons and get all your HTML code. So that's not as huge of a deal. The build stuff, again, like, it's not as big of a deal because some of it's in Japanese and then some of it's older. So I don't know. I mean, I think they've had worse breaches. Like I said,
77 million players was affected, bro.
Yeah, but I will say this though. If you are a PlayStation account holder, which I am, I'm going in today and resetting all my passwords. So just for your safety, go in there, reset them passwords. But also going back to being good cop, the login page, that's something I still need to kind of check out to see for myself. But if it's a screenshot, maybe you got an insider that could send you a screenshot. What I'm basically hinting at is I've seen some people say or question if this is legit. Like, do they really have them 6,000 files? And are those 6,000 files really worth what they're claiming that it is, because some argument is that if it was worth a lot of money for the company, then they would spend the money to keep it from being leaked. But the fact that they're willing to not pay it means that either, which they said they're investigating, so it's not confirmed. It's not confirmed, and legally they have to say if they've been, like, at a certain point they have to disclose certain stuff. So I think the jury's still out. I think there's still a question of, did they really get hacked, or are these people just trying to
get some money out of them?
Right, just dupe them out of some money. But we'll know by extortion, right? We'll know by the 28th. And we'll see. We'll have to give a follow up in the next episode.
But on the 28th, if anybody paying attention, because new Castlevania comes out on 28th on Netflix.
Yes.
So
yes. Can't wait for that. I mean, like, they have to take it seriously. Yeah. Because if this turns out that, because also they may say that this is what they're saying, they may have some more other stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, especially if you're trying to extort somebody, you're not gonna tell them everything that you got.
Yeah, got a point.
So
why you gotta say that?
Hey man, we just keeping it real. That's how we keep it real over here, Shag. You know what I'm saying? It's like Shag. It's Shag business. It's Shag business.
Nah, I mean,
you know what I'm saying? So, bro, that's
Shag.
You know what I'm saying? Like that. Shag.
Right. Hey.
Boom.
No, bro. Hey, don't get me throwing up Shag signs in here.
But listen, that sounds good and all, Scrap, but they should take this. This should be the number one priority, because like, this doesn't need to be a thing in Venom season. Like, Venom right around the corner, big dog. I ain't trying to. Hey, bro, I'm not trying to get no weird messages when I log in to play Spider-Man, bro. That's all, bro. I'm not.
It'll be a PR
nightmare, bro. I'm pretty. It's a PR nightmare right now.
Yeah.
Like, papers and stuff is being flown, the pen thrown in the air, folks running around like the printer is on fire. Like, everybody's losing their minds, bro. Hey.
Yeah. I mean, speaking of PR nightmares, bro, there's a lot of that to go around right now.
Ooh,
I mean, there's a lot of that to go around right now. Microsoft, on the opposite side of the court, is also experiencing some PR issues, because
look at that.
Yeah, I mean, everybody in hot water right now.
But people are saying that Microsoft did it to themselves.
See, that's let me tee it up. Let me tee it. So apparently, Xbox has experienced the largest leak in video game history. If you're not aware, it has been massive, because the amount of news that have come out from this is not the norm when it comes to leaks. So before I jump into the list of juicy things that got leaked, let me just say that the source of the leak was, so it came about because of a FTC. As you know, Microsoft is trying to buy Activision Blizzard, and they had to submit a bunch of documents kind of telling them about their business and what their plans and goals are, court stuff, legal stuff. They had to submit all this stuff. So in short, they thought that they were submitting this stuff to be confidential, or they thought that they uploaded it to a confidential place. Turns to find out they uploaded all these documents to a public location.
Somebody might lose that job.
Yes, so somebody, like you said, somebody lost their job for sure. Whoever clicked that link, they lost their job. It's over with. And they probably got fined or sued or something for whatever, for negligence or something. You know what I'm saying? So, because this is huge, right? We're getting all kind of information. Bruh, Which, man, I cannot wait till we have that episode.
Boy.
When that deal closes, I'm gonna come in this joint acting a fool. When that is official, which we're getting reports that we might get that before the 18th of October. Right. Mm-hmm. So they have until the 18th of October, the FTC does, to approve this deal or deny this deal, which the deal is already a surefire thing. And the European, the FTC, not the FTC. Yeah, the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission. Mm-hmm. They also have to approve it by a certain time. So, but anyway, that's another episode. Today, as a result of them trying to get that deal done, this leak, that's the only reason why I brought all this stuff up. The leak happened because they were trying to get that deal done, and some of the stuff that got exposed, y'all. Okay, let me just run down real quick.
Run it, bro. Come on, bro. Let's go one by one too.
First and foremost, Elder Scrolls 6 is gonna be an exclusive title.
Exclusive.
Let's go. Like,
with a capital E.
Man, bruh. Listen, bruh. Like, yo, I can't wait to run around the streets holding my copy of Elder Scrolls, just kind of saying nah. Like that's gonna be a massive exclusive, bruh. We need this. We needed that. And see, this is coming on the heels of Big Phil coming out doing interviews saying like, oh, I don't know if it's going to be exclusive or not. Oh, I don't know. You know, it's still up for debate. And he's being all business like and stuff. Whole time he got his finger on the button, bro.
Come on, bro. You know what time it is. It's me.
Bruh.
It's Big Phil. Stop playing with me.
Stop it, bro.
I thought it was something bad.
No,
it's all good stuff. Ain't he gonna lie?
The only thing that's bad is the fact that it was leaked.
That's the only thing. That's the only thing that's bad.
And the person that did it is probably pulling their hair out right now.
Right.
Like them folks probably.
Technically, it's not bad.
It's amazing. That's why I'm excited. Amazing. All right, so that's the first thing. Elder Scrolls. I'm a huge Elder Scrolls fan. Skyrim is probably one of the most highest grossing, highest played games of all time. Elder Scrolls is a juggernaut. Elder Scrolls Online is a juggernaut when it comes to MMOs. It's one of the top 3 or 4 MMOs right now based on player count. So we talking about a massive title becoming exclusive. Next, we got Fallout 3. Speaking of Elder Scrolls, Fallout 3 and Elder Scrolls Oblivion was being remastered. Like, that's huge because I'm a big Elder Scrolls fan and I missed out on Elder Scrolls 4 because it just wasn't up to par, or at least that wasn't my flavor of games at that time. So now, if they remaster Oblivion, y'all can forget about me. Y'all can.
You ain't gotta say if no more. You ain't gotta say if no more,
bruh. But see, yeah. But see, so here's the thing. Let me give some context. The stuff that got leaked, these are things that were tentative plans. These are things that are kind of plans from a couple of years ago or so. So these things didn't quite pan out to the exact way that these leaks are saying. But so I just want to give that caveat. But I think they would be stupid to not do the Oblivion remaster.
Like what?
I hope they continue that game. Like, I hope that doesn't get canceled or anything like that. And then Fallout 3, you say you do. Hater, man. That's just haters. Fallout is a huge franchise too, which they got a TV show coming on the way. Honestly, I'm ready for, yes, they got a Fallout TV show on the way, bro. That's an IP that needs to be.
I know about that. I've never played it.
Hey, bro. As long as it's the Halo show, that's cool.
Bro, we ain't gonna talk about that. That's a whole episode. That's a whole episode in itself, bro. But okay. What else? We also got some hardware that got leaked. So apparently, even though Big Phil is out there, Big Phil Dominus Maximus Aurelius Spencer, he out there telling people with a bold face, he's telling people we don't believe in a mid generation refresh for now. And hearing these documents, it basically tells us they got the whole design for it, they got the cost for it, they got the specs for it. So basically, we're getting something called Codename Brooklyn. It's a cylindrical version of the Series X, which, if you're familiar with the Series X, it's like a rectangle, it's like a brick, and they're going with a cylinder. And they're also going to make it completely digital, so no CD port, right? And then it's going to have 2 TBs, yeah, right off the jump,
out the gate,
and 16 gigs of RAM.
Them boys working.
So, which, just a quick caveat, I think it's real interesting, and not to be too of an elitist, but as a PC player, I think it's really funny that this big bulky machine only has 16 gigs of RAM. It's just like, what?
Crank it up, boy.
I got at least 32 in my rig right now. Like, so yeah. But anyway. They also got Codename Elwood coming, which will have 10 gigs of RAM. Both of those will be coming in August and October of 2024. Again, these are tentative plans. There's no telling if this stuff still happens at the same time and cadence or whatever. On top of the mid-gen refresh, they also have the Xbox, the next-gen console, already slated for 2028. So that's on the map, that's on the calendar. They ready for it, which the way that these companies work, they always line their launch days in some proximity to their competitors. So we can assume pretty easily that means that the PlayStation 6 is probably going to be coming around 2024, 2025, somewhere in there. I mean, 2029, 2028, 2029. I said 2024, 2028, 2029, somewhere in there. Yeah, that could be happening.
That's not even as long. That's not even as long as of a cycle. Of a console cycle, because the PS4 lasted, that was 2014 when it came out, so 2020 and 2020, 2013, 2014. Let me look at
but that's what, 7 years? That's a 7-8 year month cycle though. That's basically what this is. Yeah, because this dropped in the COVID years, 2020. Mm-hmm. So, but see, the thing is, they hit that shortage in supply, so it almost seems like it didn't get off the ground until 2021, 2022. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Let's see, what else? Another big thing. Big Phil want it all. This man was talking about buying Nintendo.
I want it all.
Yo, that's crazy. The fact that you would even consider that and have those talks internally to buy one of the largest video games, most of historic video game creators of all times, that's crazy.
Bro. This man looked over Sega, Square Enix, other companies that are not dying, but like that are in dire need right now, that are not in the best of places right now.
Yeah.
He looked over those and said, I want Nintendo. I can do it. I want it all. Give me all of it.
He was in this Darth Field mode right there. He had fully embraced the dark side, and he was going for the gusto.
I want all of it.
Yeah. And so what's interesting, I think, is again the gusto to even consider that as a real move. Realistically, you know, that today with everything else that they bought recently probably wouldn't happen, but it's just interesting to see that he's willing to bet it all to make Xbox a real contender in this platform. So what else?
Mario on Xbox, bro?
Yo,
the entire catalog?
That IP would be crazy.
I'll jump right out the gate with a new Star Fox game. Out the gate with new Star Fox. Let's go. Give it to me.
They talking about Game Pass now. Think of Game Pass with Nintendo stuff on it, bro.
Oh, bro.
Bruh.
I'm sorry about all the faces I'm making, but like that got me hyped.
Yo,
Big Phil coming in with the cannon. I want it all.
Yeah.
Whew.
Speaking of all, Game Pass. We talking about Game Pass. They also leaked some of the prices of some of the tentative things that they wanted to pay for some of the things that would have been on the service. There's a couple of things that was eye popping. A couple of 50 meals being dropped. So, for example, we got stuff like Dying Light 2. They were willing to pay 50 mil for it. 50 million to have that on Game Pass. Yeah. They was willing to pay 50 million for Gotham Knights. I don't know.
What?
Terrible investment. I
don't know who was smoking what and why with who, but they need to stop that. They need to do something else.
Keep him away from Big Phil.
Yeah.
Keep him away from Big Phil.
Yeah, that's
don't
not
let him
it.
anywhere near Big Phil.
50 mil. Another one that's crazy. 250 million for Suicide Squad. Who's thinking 250?
Keep him away. Whoever's at Warner Brothers, they desperate. Keep him away from Big Phil.
Right.
They need that 50 mil and that 250 mil.
Another 250 mil for Mortal Kombat 1? That's a big bag though. Still,
maybe.
That's amazing. They pushing it with that Mortal Kombat though.
That's a bag.
We can negotiate. We can negotiate.
Man, look, that's crazy.
I wouldn't mind having Mortal Kombat on Game Pass.
And to clarify, y'all, this is the money that Microsoft was willing to pay the creators of these games to put these games on the Game Pass service. So just to make sure that this is money that Xbox is willing to shell out to boost the Game Pass service. Another one that was really eye popping was they were only willing to pay $5 million for Baldur's Gate, which, if you've watched any of these episodes, if you've listened to me rant on any of this stuff, Baldur's Gate is game of the year, and they were going to offer them just $5 million. I don't know.
Them boys deserve a big bag. They deserve the 250.
Yes,
they deserve that 250.
They do.
But hindsight is 2020, so
Yeah.
Do you think that represents the game?
What
how much they're willing to pay?
Nah, no. You talking about the $5 million?
Yeah.
Nah,
no,
it does not. And even I was just about to say, Phil, there's an article where he says that they basically underestimated the impact of Baldur's Gate. They didn't understand what exactly Baldur's Gate was going to do to the gaming industry, so that's why they kind of lowballed it and didn't, kind of put the effort behind it. Another thing that was a hiccup with that is they wanted it to be day and date, but they were having issues with bringing Baldur's Gate to Xbox until they dropped co-op because of the Series S, basically, to make it run smoothly. So they had a lot of issues, but to answer your question, Baldur's Gate is game of the year unless Spider-Man 2 proves me otherwise, because I'm trying to keep that option open. But Baldur's Gate 3 is there's nothing that's touching it. Honestly, on a AAA level, I can't think of anything else. People gonna argue Tears of the Kingdom. People might try to throw in Final Fantasy. People might try to say Hogwarts Legacy, all that stuff. Baldur's Gate 3 is the game of the year. It is. So for them to be willing to only offer $5 million is crazy. What else? What other big ones? They was willing to pay $5 million per month for Red Dead Redemption 2 per month. $5 million
a month.
Yeah,
that is a bill. Shout out to Bill Gates. He got
it. My boy. Hey, hit me up at Scrappy BHZ. Bill Gates. I'm out here doing the Lord's work. You know what I'm saying? Spreading the news of Xbox throughout all the world. I'm gonna get my Xbox chain here in a little bit.
Independent, baby, yeah,
bruh. Trying to think. What else? Those are the big ones. There's some other ones, but I don't know, man. To kind of to wrap that all up. One, whoever leaked this stuff, I'm sure they don't have a job right now. Yeah, I feel bad for them. Next time,
let them keep their job. There's an accident.
No, because this is a big leak, and especially if the name gets out of who did it, they won't be able to work anywhere else.
Anywhere. It's over with.
You might as well go to McDonald's, big dog.
Ooh,
McDonald's.
Ooh.
But Ivy, just to kind of get y'all thoughts on it, because I Dante, I can tell that he been hyping this John up, because this is good news. Ivy, what do you think about the leaks? I mean, do you feel like, are you happy that the stuff got leaked? Do you feel like
I don't care?
You don't care. You over there on the sidelines. You got your Sony shirt on.
Yeah, because I feel so bad for them. I feel so bad for them, but I'm still gonna rep them because they made me who I am today. So I can't just be like, "Oh, y'all messing up. I'm just gonna throw y'all away." Like, nah. Like, I believe in my people. You know what I'm saying? So
you loyal.
I'm gonna ride till it fall off. I'm gonna ride till the wheels fall off.
I'm a gamer at the end of the day. I love both. I love all three, actually.
Thank you.
But all I'm saying is that Game Pass has converted me. Like I'm legit planning to build my first PC for all this. Like Game Pass opened my eyes up to PC gaming.
Same.
I'm a fan of the games at the end of the day.
Let's go.
But I gotta say, this leak, it got me hyped. Not gonna hold you. Like, rarely see, especially with a cloud gaming service, with any kind of streaming services, like we rarely see any numbers of what's going on. So to see these numbers and to see the moves that they are about to make or they will make, like, and this man is really standing on both feet on top of the mountain saying, "I want it all."
Big feel,
I want it all. I want it all. If I could, I would get Sony too. I'm pretty sure that it's in an email somewhere like, "Hey, how they doing over there?"
Bruh. In one of his emails, let me read what he said. And I'm glad you brought that up. He said as a reaction to the announcement of the PS5, right? This is his quote in one of his emails that got leaked. He said, we have a better product than Sony has, and not just hardware, but equally important on the software platform and services on top of the hardware. Boom. Bang. Like this is his dude's real thoughts. This is his emails, his own internal email that's saying this. Like, this is truly what he feels as it relates to his competitor.
He ain't sugarcoating it. He ain't talking.
This ain't business talk. This is him being real. My boy Big Phil, bruh.
My man Big Phil behind the scenes just letting it be known. Like, hey, I ain't worried about them over there. I'm not worried about them. They got their own problems to deal with. But deal with them hackers first.
Hey, super on your own front door before you try to super around mine.
Come on, man.
Y'all don't know nothing about that. Y'all young folks.
Yeah, come talk to me. Deal with them first.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. What we doing? What we doing, man?
Well, look, y'all.
Boy, like what?
This has been a packed show. We done talked about some very juicy topics, man. It's been an amazing episode.
This is probably my favorite so far, bro.
It's been an amazing episode. I've been cheesing this whole time.
I'm saying.
Oh man. So, I mean, what's y'all final thoughts? What y'all want to take us out on, man? Dante, take us out, bro.
All right, listen, man. Listen. These are all jokes. I'm having fun with this. I can't wait to see where Hideki Kamiya lands. We still need Beautiful Joe for the Switch. We need a Beautiful Joe. That's my one game that I'm campaigning for. Like, because we already getting an Onimusha anime. So I know what they're doing with it. They're just testing the waters to see if any Onimusha fans are still out there.
Yes, sir.
I get it. I completely get that. So that's on the horizon for me. So I'm gonna leave that there. But yeah, man. I'm hyped. I'm hyped, dude. It's Venom season around the corner. I've dove super deep into Grand Blue Fantasy for the topic today, and they keep showing more and more things as they're doing more and more promotion. Super hyped for that. That's one of my ones that I'm really looking forward to. And yeah, man, Sony, wrap this hacker thing up like ASAP, because I'm going to get a 5. It is a done deal.
Happening.
It is happening. But please get that situated. Please. I would hate to get my PS5 and have a crap experience. I do not want that. So I'm holding out faith for y'all.
Yeah,
please do something about that.
We got any events coming up? We got any promo on the Silent Heroes Network?
Hey, bro,
let's go.
All right, so I'm announcing this here. The next fight, the next bout is Gun versus the Mad Villain Vaz, the Bastard himself.
Let's go.
There will be a contract signing. Not this coming episode of a Chokehold Wrestling Podcast, because that would have been passed by now. So the next episode will be the contract signing. It's gonna be great. You will see GMT in full effect, especially those contracts. They look really janky. That man does not care. He does not. He only cares about his ratings.
Ratings.
He only cares about his ratings.
Oh my god.
That's the next bout that is coming, and I cannot wait. We worked on all the kinks too. We're still working out kinks, and it's gonna be another battle. It's gonna be another. And the title, they're fighting for Vaz's title, which is the blue belt, which is America's Moist Wanted. America's Moist Wanted, and the title is the Wettest World Title Championship.
The Wettest World Title.
The Wettest World Title,
bro.
Yes, that's the mob. That's the mob. Shout out to the mob. Shout out to those guys. Oh yeah, make sure y'all following us across all socials at the Silent Heroes Network to get more updates on that.
Yeah, man. Silent Heroes Network. We are worldwide. You can Google us. We got our Googles. Google us at Silent Heroes Network, and you will find all of our social media platforms. We everywhere. Ivy, take us out.
All right. Well, I can say that I am being converted to Xbox simply because It Takes Two is a fantastic, off the chain game.
10 out of 10. Would definitely recommend.
It was Game of the Year 2022.
20 out of 10. It's 20 out of 10 because it's so freaking good, bro. I recommend anybody that has somebody close to them, whether they in a relationship, a friend, whatever, whoever your buddy to play co-op games with, y'all need to play it.
And the special thing
about Two together.
And the special thing about It Takes Two, you only got to buy it once. You only have to buy it once. But if you're on Game Pass, it's right there for you. It's right there for you. Also, Ubisoft, that's y'all best thing smoking right now. We need a part 2. So do right by those guys. Please do right by those guys. And we don't need no
Castlevania comes out on Thursday. Yep.
Castlevania.
Boom. By the time you see this, it'll already be out.
Yep.
And should we watch it? Should we do a group watch? You want to do a group watch? What are we doing?
I'm with it, bro. Speaking of group watch, look, if y'all want to jump in and watch some anime and chill with the Silent Heroes, we do have a Discord page. If you check out our link tree, you should have a link to be able to join up, and you can join the server. And when we do these community nights and we watch an anime, we kicking it and chilling, playing video games, all this type of stuff. If you want to join in, you can join that link, click on that link, join us, and we can all just hang out together. You know what I'm saying? So, was that you? I said, It Takes Two 2022. It was 2021's game of the year. Sorry, let me correct it. So, and then for me, like I said, hit us up, Google us, Silent Heroes Network. We worldwide. Check your Googles, you know what I'm saying? We on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, everything. We on everything. As far as my takeaways, I'll say I'm looking forward to Scissor 7, season 4. That trailer just dropped. I'm looking forward to that bad boy. I've been watching it for a couple of years now, so I'm ready to see the ending of that title. Also, something else that I didn't mention, another just kind of side news item, because there's so much news that happened this week. I'm just going to kind of slide this stuff in here. Apparently, Call of Duty, a large chunk of Call of Duty games is about to be added to Game Pass. So that's on the way. I'm talking about like all of the Call of Duty games is coming to Game Pass. Yeah. Another thing, I think that was it. Yeah, we're gonna leave it there because that by itself is a earth shattering kaboom. Like all of the Call of Duties, all of them.
Oh, it's over with.
You got it.
Come on over to Game Pass. If you
come join Death Row.
Your producer over there dancing in all the videos, in all the songs. Come on over to Game Pass, and yeah, we'll take care of you. You know what I'm saying? But look, for real, y'all, please support us. We making moves. We got a lot of content that we got coming out. We got 5 different shows. We got tons of episodes. We got a backlog that's insane. So look, this might be a new show. The Silent Heroes Network is a long-standing platform. Come support. And we got a lot of stuff for anything that you like, whether it's life stuff, video games, wrestling, movies, all of that stuff with some comedy involved. So with that, I'm going to leave it there and shag out.
Shag out.